responsibility is their defense. And so any report concerning an unidentified flying object, something which we cannot identify, we feel it is our duty to investigate.
Well, does the Air Force investigate each one of these reports that comes in?
That is right, sir.
Off the top of your head, can you tell me about how many of these reports have come into the Air Force?
8,000 reports since June 1947.
How many of these have been unexplained?
Well, in the early days, and of course this was due to the methods of investigation and evaluation, we did run as high as 20%. And since 1965, they have run somewhere in the neighborhood of 2%. We do believe that if more immediate data could have been obtained on these so-called unknowns, that we probably could have satisfactorily explained them.
Is there any possibility that these unknowns, as few as they were spaceships from other planets, other galaxies?
We have no authenticated evidence to substantiate this belief or this theory of space travel in reverse.
Do you have anything that proves that it isn't true?
No, sir. We do not deny the possibility.
What about the number of people, many of whom have written books, have produced photographs, have produced vegetation and stones which they say could not come from this earth? What about those and their claims to have contacted these people? And some of them even claim to have traveled as far as the moon, Venus, Saturn, etc.
None of them have been able to produce evidence to the Technical Intelligence Center to substantiate the fact that they have made such visits or that the so-called articles appearing from another planet.
The Air Force then has investigated these stories.
Yes, sir, we have.
What about the comment that is made, anybody who says they see a flying saucer immediately put to ridicule and actually never taken seriously?
We are convinced that a great many people, good, solid citizens, do see things and are mystified by what they have seen. And they do come into the United States Air Force and ask for help in determining what they've seen.
A little while ago, you said something that rather surprised me. You said the Air Force does not deny the possibility of space travel in reverse, as you put it. Well, what about the statement the Air Force and the other services are either the instigators or the victims, it's never quite clear of which, of a great plot to keep flying saucer information away from the peoples of the world?
This is absolutely untrue and unfounded.
You've been pretty close to this subject. What is your opinion? Do you think there are flying saucers? Do you think they are from outer space?
No, sir, I don't think there are flying saucers.
You are not a believer, then?
I am not a believer.